Starmer is expected to face down calls on Tuesday for Labour to abstain in a vote on any Brexit deal, and whip in favour of backing it despite the risk of a backbench rebellion. The shadow cabinet is due to discuss its position on Tuesday. The timing of the meeting was drawn up in the belief the two sides would have clinched a deal in advance. Those who are nervous about backing a deal include MPs who have previously been vocally pro-Remain, including the Shadow Chancellor, Annalise Dodds, and others such as Bridget Phillipson, Joe Stevens and Emily Thornberry. James cleverly insists there is still time for Brexit deal to be reached. Trump lawyer Giuliani tests positive for coronavirus. Brexit briefing, 24 days until the end of the transition period. Police launch Winter Nights campaign to reduce violence in the run-up. The Christmas Shaken Stevens performs festive hit for William and Kate and transport workers. David Bowie coin sent into space. COVID vaccine arrives at hospitals across the country. Coronavirus in numbers. UK death toll rises to 61,245. David Frost arrives in Brussels for crunch. Brexit talks. William and Kate on royal train tour to thank key workers. Environment Secretary refuses to guarantee Brexit promises to fishermen and farmers. Photographer plans challenge to help seriously ill baby. Brexit briefing, 25 days until the end of the transition period. Britain and the EU in final push for a post-Brexit trade deal. Donald Trump puts his grievances at center stage during Georgia campaign rally. What lies ahead for Boris Johnson a year after election success? One shadow cabinet minister said there was a feeling that Starmer's mind could still be changed, though other Labour sources said it was unlikely. Until now it has felt like a fait accompli, but now the discussion is out in the open, the shadow cabinet minister said. This is a trap that we can avoid. We are not going to get credit from the right-wing media for it. But it is a hard conversation to have because no one wants to make life any more difficult for Keir. Labour whips have been calling restive MPs over the weekend to sound out concerns, and Starmer's office promised he would hold a full meeting of the parliamentary party as soon as a deal was done, in order to hear MPs' views. The former cabinet minister Ben Bradshaw, a close ally of Starmer but an outspoken critic of Brexit, said he had been inundated with emails from constituents concerned about the party's stance. MPs and party members who feel most strongly about this are Keir's most loyal supporters, he said. We are all receiving a lot of emails from members who cannot understand why we might do this and even threatening to leave if we do. These are people we cannot afford to lose. On the backbenchers, MPs such as Margaret Hodge and Catherine McKinnell have told whips to go for a free vote or abstention. The row has spilled over into MPs' WhatsApp groups, where the Brighton MP Lloyd Russell Moyle clashed with Swansea's Geraint Davies. Other influential MPs, including those who were in favour of a second referendum, such as Hilary Benn, Tangam Debonair and Wes Streeting, now believe Labour should vote in favour of a Brexit deal. Some believe Labour should apply specific tests to any deal in terms of what it delivers for job security and trade, though they are tests any bare-bones deal would be unlikely to meet. Stella Creasy, the MP for Walthamstow, said, with the government's majority the size that it is, the choice Labour faces is whether we endorse Boris's deal or not. For me to want to support any deal he makes, it has to meet the needs of the British people on security, jobs protection, trade and climate change. Without seeing it, no one can judge if it does that, and time is running out. MPs are also worried about the effect on Scotland's elections in May should the party decide to back a Brexit deal, allowing the SNP to lump both Labour and the Tories together as Brexit backing parties. The SNP is likely to abstain in a vote on any deal.